we are installing a pondless here, which is going to be kind of unique because we have to incorporate this overflow from that pond into it and then spill out at the other side. But it's going to start here. It's just going to be 2 or 3 falls here, and then kind of more of like a little meandering type section down to where the basin will be. So then while we're building it, we're going to have a couple pumps up in that pond that will be pumping the water around, so we don't have to deal with the running water as we're building it. And then when we're done, we'll just let it all flow back together and out. So it'll be fun, interesting, kind of never done one with this type of stuff going on. So yeah, that's the gist.
We are the yardists. We take boring, mundane yards and transform them into livable works of art. Our mission? To inspire life outside.
How's it going, guys? Marshall with Hiner Outdoor Living. I am excited to spend the day with Ethan and crew. We got a pretty awesome project here. As you can see, we've already gotten a lot of these retaining walls in. Very unique setup. We have a drainage pond up here that goes through a culvert down to the lower pond. It has definitely gave us some challenges up to this point with, you know, a lot of moisture throughout the streams. What we ended up doing was creating an underground drainage, so any of that excess water or groundwater that comes up hits that drainage and goes down at the bottom. And right now it's the exciting part. We got the underlayment. We're gonna get liner and actually gonna start building a waterfalls to supplement a little bit more water flow. So we actually are gonna have a 5,000 gallon per hour pump connected to the top of the wall here, on top of any of the excess water that comes when it rains or when it overflows from this upper pond, and really naturalize it. So right here I'm standing where we have the waterfalls for this pondless feature. Again, very unique situation. We have a covert that we've hidden up here. This is constantly having water come through it from the upper pond. So what we did is we made a little, pooling area here where the spring or the covert water is going to come over here. And this is a waterfall where we are connecting a 5,000 gallon per hour pump, because this probably produces anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 gallons any given time, depending on rain flow and water flow throughout this covert. So in order to really get it something special that they could see from the deck that's about 70 yards away, we wanted to add a little bit extra flow to it. So that's why we have our pump running out through here. It's gonna fall over here. We got a little bit of the water coming over here. And it's gonna fall, kind of pool up in this area and then twist around this big old rock. We even put in a hidden little pipe that is gonna go from here, and we're gonna get a little bit of water pulling over here. So we're gonna have a lot of action coming all throughout this rock, ripping around this, and then also a little trickle coming over here. Anyways, just a complete unique situation that I'm really excited just to see what it comes out to, and excited to show you guys. I have to wait a few days, but you probably have to wait, what, 2-3 more minutes? Depends on our editor, we'll see. How's it going, guys? We are wrapping up that last 5%. Ethan, how do you think this one turned out?
I think it turned out pretty good. It looks very natural to me, and that's what we were going for. It looks like we didn't put it here, like it was already here.
I think it's turned out better than expected. I love just the natural setting of this property. I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite properties I've ever been to. So it was really important for me to do this property justice, and this water feature turned out amazing. I love the natural look of this upper falls and its meandering. It definitely came with its challenges. We had our basin pop up on us because of all the groundwater. We had to create an entire French drain all the way under this water feature, and you can actually see it ripping out from where we have the daylighting. So right here is our outlet of our underground drainage system. You can see that there's water just ripping through here. It's definitely doing what it is supposed to. I mean, we got groundwater coming up all around us and even underneath the water feature itself. So having this, seeing that flow coming out through there really gives me peace of mind, because it's doing exactly what it needs to. Gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite projects we did this entire year. Just the uniqueness of it and the way that it turned out extremely natural, the twisting and turnings. I love how we added the bigger cobble, and There's areas where it slows down, and then other areas where it gets pinched in between two cobbles and it rips through. And overall, I don't feel like videos and pictures do it justice. I feel like you have to be here to truly appreciate the full glory of this feature. So Ethan, what do they gotta do?
They gotta hit like and subscribe. That's it. Easy peasy.
What about that bell?
The what?
The bell.
Bell?
Hit that bell, get notifications. Anyways, thank you. See you on the next one.